Hi, I'm James at Bespoke Airsoft and welcome back to yet another video review.
Another one!
In this one we're looking at a crossover that doesn't happen too much from King Arms. Yes, this is the King Arms PDW 9mm SBR Shorty, if that wasn't a mouthful enough. It comes in this nice cardboard box with the King Arms logos on. We see in the top corner here it says United Kingdom version, which is nice, that they're doing guns spec'd for the UK, and it leaves us doing less legwork, obviously, when the guns come into us. So inside the box we've got a plastic lining. We've got the gun, we've got some accessories, and then we've got the magazine. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the gun out. You'll probably go, yeah, it's another Sportsline-ish M4, nothing new here. And then you'd be completely right. And when you look at what magazine it takes, things take a little bit more turn for the weird. So yeah, it takes MP5 mags. Got some accessory bits and pieces here, which is cool. Get the box out of the way, we don't like the boxes. So yeah, a PDW SBR 9mm, obviously 9mm being the fact that it takes MP5 mags. Nice little crossover here. This is of course a Sportsline, which you'll obviously see reflected in the price. These things are very affordable, they're about $160. There'll be a link in the description below where you can find them. They come in black and tan, and in this video we're looking at the tan version. This is a purely polymer gun. Stock is polymer, the main stock piece is polymer, the guide rods for the stock are metal, polymer grip, polymer body, polymer magazine. We've got a few little metal components here for the dust cover and the bolt cover, polymer rail, polymer flash hider, and I believe it's a metal outer barrel. Yeah, metal outer barrel, so everything's pretty much plastic apart from a few little bits and pieces here there, as well as the trigger mag releases, you know, they're metal too. So, for all intents and purposes, this is basically an M4 which they have modified to take MP5 mags. Now, we'll go back to front and just go through the motions as we do. The stock here can be extended, which can be used as the fully collapsed all the way down. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've got a lot of adjustability there. The stock, you can't pull it all the way off. If you're pulling the stock release catch, there's actually a little tiny grey button on one of the arms. You push that down and then it enables us to remove that stock piece. And then we've got a polymer body to the stock interior here. Little cap on the back, pop that off, reveals loads of storage space in there. You know, just to put it into perspective for you, here is a 7.4 2600 milliamp battery. Big battery, and it just swallows that up, so there's loads of battery space in there. The 11 one that I normally use, which is a 2200, looks like it will go in there at a push, but I really wouldn't want to wedge that in there, so I'm going to say no. But there's plenty of 11.1 lipos that fit this if you did want to run it on 11.1s. So let's pop that connector, Tamiya connector out of the box. Of course, it'd be nice in a few years' time when all the manufacturers start crossing over to Dean's out the box. Moving forward, polymer body. We've got a charging handle here which reveals the hop up. There's no bolt release on there. Let me just try that. No, there's nothing that holds the bolt catch back, so you will have to hold it back yourself manually if you want to change the hop. Got a cut down dust cover here which does latch into place, I believe. Yeah, and then pulling it obviously releases that. Polymer section on here obviously to take up the rest of the space where the dust cover would be. We've got fire selector, which is found only on the left hand side, so it's not ambidextrous at all, unfortunately for the lefties out there. You know, metal fake bolt release. We've got a magazine catch which is more like an M4 style mag catch, which is extended, which is very nice. Oh, see there, mag drops under its own weight. So nice and usable, but if you do want to make use of the MP5 catch, let's just pop the stock back on there so you can play around with this. Stock goes on nice and easily. Nice big stock button to find, and you can just pull the stock out if you want to. So if you have got this folded and you want to pull it out, it's nice and quick. But you have got a more conventional MP5 style mag release here, which, you know, if you don't want to take your fire control hand off the trigger, if you're changing a mag in a pinch, you know, pulling that out, you can do one fluid motion, which the MP5 does well, and the Evo and other such guns, you know, as you're coming up to grab the mag out, if you don't want to dump it, of course, pushing that release, you could dump a mag out and have one ready to go. So it is a very quick reload on this gun. Polymer front rail here. We've got some iron sights on the top, which are also polymer, but they click into place nice and positively. You can change the aperture on the rear one. Normally they're fixed and it's a bit fake, but this one does actually work, which is nice. And then I think we push, oh no, they just fold back down. And then we've got a metal outer barrel here, and then this is threaded to 14mm counterclockwise, and this is just a polymer noise amplifier. I'm dropping a lot of stuff today, and with this thing on, these guns are obviously over voluming because they are extremely loud, much like the ARP9s and other guns. So I think this is King Arms trying to get into that same sort of market as the ARP9s, the X9s from Classic Army. They're doing polymer ones now. M45s, they're doing polymer, the S-Class, you know. So I think this is sort of King Arms say we want to get in a bit of action. It's a nice weight in the hand. It's not really massively lightweight at all. This is perfect for beginners if you want something a little bit more funky. And King Arms do these, I think, in a multi-pack. I think there's 6. Don't quote me on that. I'll link them down below as well. So they've got these in. We've got these in packs, and they are very, very well priced. You know, for I think it's a 100 round mid cap. They are polymer, but you get a lot of mags for your money. Other features on this gun before we go forward. So you've got a metal trigger here, which is a flat style, which is very nice. But then the grip, they've not put any quick detach feature on there, which is nice. The grip pieces, you just pop a latch up, and I can pull that off. So there's a few grip panels in here. The front one's got like a finger groove on it, which you can replace. I think you might have to have the grip off to do that. It looks like you do. So only the back one is a quick swap. Obviously that was the one that was on there. We've got any markings on these to what they are? I don't think we have. So just trying to gauge distance. This one's the medium, which has a nice extended grip there. Very nice indeed. But then if you are sort of struggling and you want a bigger grip, let's take the medium one off. And we'll put the large one on there. It gives it a much larger grip, not to my tastes. But you do have the functionality of doing that out of the box. Just pop the normal grip back on there, it's nice and slim. So you do get that piece as well to take that finger groove out, but that pistol grip does need to come off to do so. Bird making noise at like really late in the evening. So nice little PDW here from King Arms. Loads of battery space, which is a like. You know, it's nice and ergonomic, even though it's not lefty friendly. Well, the magazine release is lefty friendly, but the fire selector isn't. We've got safe, semi and full auto. Let's get the TDC in place. Let's take a damn slow in my words now. A closer look at this thing, and then we'll be back on camera. So here is the King Arms PDW 9mm SBR, and look, it fits perfectly into the frame for once a short gun that can fit in. So this is the new gun from King Arms. This is a great little shooter out the box, as I've probably said on camera already. If not, it'll be coming after this bit. But let's go over the externals of this thing and the features a little bit more closely. So let's get zoomed in. We'll start with the rear first, which is the stock, the PDW style stock, which is a very nice unit. It's nice and solid, there's no flex in it, which is quite surprising for the price that he's coming at. We've got a 7-position style PDW stock. You can see this little grey button here, and to pull the stock completely off, just press both, and then we can pull it off to the rear. And then this is the battery end cap. Just pull that off there. It's a mini Tamiya. And just to show you a little bit more closer up, this is a 2600 7.4 LiPo. You know, this is an all-day battery, as some people call it, and it just absolutely gets swallowed in that stock. And then you just have to maybe just shorten your wires if you wanted to get a big battery in there. I'm sure you could get these wires folded down into the thing, plug it in, you'll be fine. or doing it the other way. But you know, even if you don't want to mess around with a big battery like that, you don't have to. You can fit, of course, smaller batteries. A 7.4 2200 is going to go in there like a glove, with loads of battery wire space, so you haven't got to worry about that. Polymer iron sights here on the front and back, flip up, click into place, they're nice and solid. Aperture is adjustable on the rear. So we've got a big aperture and a smaller aperture. Normally on a lot of sort of Sportsline models, these features are fake, but it's nice that they've gone so far as to give you that adjustability. And as far as I'm aware, they're adjustable as well. I think we've got windage on the back, yes it works, and elevation on the front. So nice that they've included them out of the box. Fire selector's only found on the left hand side, safe, semi and auto. Nice metal flat trigger, polymer body. And then we've got the extended M4 style mag release, which is very easy to use. Even with it laying its side there, it ejects the mag, which is a 100 round mid-cap magazine. Nice that they're giving mid-cap magazines in the box now, because normally you're just kind of stuck with high caps with a lot of guns for over many years. And these we do in a box set, which I'll link down below as well. Very well priced. I think you get quite a few magazines in the box. We've also got an MP5 style mag release there as well. So if you do want to do the MP5 grab, where you come up, grab the magazine, pull the latch and pull down, then it's very easy to do so. The polymer pistol grip here, we can pull down a latch on the back and we can slide this off. And then we've got different sizes, so we've got small, which is the one that's on there as standard, we've got medium, which is this one, and then we've got large. And these literally just slide on in place, click into place, and then you can adjust the grip to how you want to do this. It's a very, very nice feature out of the box. I love the fact that King Arms have included this, because it just makes the gun ever much more, you know, adjustable for the end user. You know, sometimes you can buy a gun and you're like, oh, this gun's great, but you know, I might want to change the pistol grip out because it's not quite comfy. King Arms has got you covered out of the box. So you'll see the cut down ejection port here. They haven't just cut it down, don't get me wrong. It's just the way, obviously, it's been made and stamped, but it just looks like it's been chopped. And then, of course, we've got this plastic piece here, which would be if you was using a real gun. As the rounds eject, they hit this and it sort of pings them off in the other direction. So this actually clips into place as well, which is very nice. Moving forward, polymer style handguard and a polymer noise amplifier on the front there, 14mm counterclockwise thread. Looking in the mag well, this does look like an M4 style hop unit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but everything seems to point that way. Nice adjustability. It sticks in place as well, the hop wheel. It's not loose by any means. And we've got, of course, a metal outer barrel there, 14mm counterclockwise thread, just like the M45 series and the ARP9s and the Nemesis X9s. If you put a suppressor on this, 40mm counterclockwise suppressor, it will reduce the noise massively because these are over voluming, and then with this noise amplifier it just makes them super, super loud. So if you want to strike the fear into the enemies on the field, then go with the amplifier. But if you want to be sneaky beaky and you want to do some sneaking around, then definitely get a nice suppressor on there. 40mm counterclockwise thread means most accessories will fit. Let's get to the chrono results. .2 round BBs, which are the Aries branded ones, in this mid cap. We'll do a quick rate of fire test, and then we'll go straight into the 10-meter accuracy, which is at 10 meters, because somebody complained the other day that I didn't say how long it was. 10 meters. So as you see there, a nice respectable FPS You know, about the 320 range, which is perfect for any indoor or outdoor site in the UK. And we've got a nice fast 19 rounds a second on 11.1 15C battery, which is a bit quicker than some of the other guns we've been looking at recently. I like that the more companies are getting on this pistol caliber carbine bandwagon. It's in at the moment. It is massively on trend, and you know, I think I managed to just get into this trend just before a lot of companies started taking it off, which I'll just put a picture up for you now. So you'll see I'm a bit pistol caliber carbine crazy for a while now, but so this is like a perfect example. I hope they're going to bring out some more premium models of this. That'd be nice, perhaps a full metal model with some nice M-lock rail or something like that, but we'll see. It's a great addition from King Arms, nice little hard hitter out the box, 320 FPS, good for all sites. You haven't got to upgrade it or downgrade it. A nice rate of fire as well, loads of battery space, which is a thing that these guns with the PDW stocks tend to struggle with, but there's loads of space there. That's 7.4 2600 just gets absolutely swallowed, and that's the biggest 7.4 battery I think I've got in any of these stocks, in any of the guns I've looked at on the show so far. So that's a great plus as well. Great for starters, cheap price, you know, about 160 I think these are on the website. I'll link them down below. Nice and light, it's not too heavy for younger players or older players that don't want to carry a lot of weight around with them. If you're not massively mad on all metal components, because you know a lot of people nowadays don't really care as long as it shoots well and it feels good, you know, King Arms have got you covered. This comes in black and tan. At the time of filming this episode, the black are currently out of stock. We'll be getting some more, so if you look at this video and it's a little bit further, it's a little bit older, they'll be in the same link in the description below, so you should be able to find them. For this, many of the standard bespoke airsoft products, go to our website, bespokeairsoft.co.uk. If you'd like to see things on the show, just let me know and I'll do the best I can. I've got loads of Marui and armour work stuff to look at, which I'm very excited for. Thanks for tuning to this video. This is the King Arms PDW SBR 9mm gun. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.